Hello to those of you who participated in the pick a game or pick a card game. Excuse me, pick a game. This is actually card 2, and I had a lot of people pick 2. That's why I'm starting with 2. And the card was, and then I pulled clarifiers for it, and then I also pulled extra clarifiers for that card as well. So I'm gonna set those there. But Knight of Pentacles is what I got for card number 2. And with this energy, we know that the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest. So you could possibly feel slow. Things have slowed down. You may feel like you're stalled. And clarifying it, I got the mouse, which indicates some sort of loss or a pest of some sort, something that really needs to go, basically. You get rid of mice. So it's something that needs to go. It is part of your journey, but that there's going to be some improvements coming for you. But these 3 cards I'm using as the advice cards as well. So there's something that needs to go on your journey, and that is causing this slowdown or this stall for you with the Knight of Pentacles. So, and this will resonate to everyone differently, but it is your journey. So what they're saying was there was a stall or a slowdown in your journey, and it is because there is something here. But with this stork card, where the sun is breaking through the clouds down there at the bottom, this card is about improvements and about upgrades. And so what it's saying is, once you get rid of this and come through that, there is going to be some improvements for you. The advice card, this would be, let's start the page. This is the Jack of Diamonds, but it's the Page of Pentacles in the Tarot. And so I read this as the Page of Pentacles is wanting to create change and wanting to move something new. So it's suggesting that you are stalled and stuck, but you are wanting to create change and wanting to move forward. And what it's asking you to do is to be fully honest. And since this is a love reading, it's asking you to be fully honest, because we also got the 7 of Spades, which is the 7 of Swords. When the 7 of Swords comes up, there's something that either you don't want to admit to yourself or something you're not seeing. There's an untruth there. So the page is asking you to be very, very honest and finding out what it is that you need to let go of. Being honest about what it is that you need to let go of. And in a love reading, it would suggest that it would be maybe an ex, that there's an attachment still there. They're in your heart and they need to go, basically. So it's suggesting that you need to do that with the Page of Pentacles. And then this is the 9 of Clubs, which is the 9 of Wands. And to me, that is someone who is wounded, but they're on the defensive. But to me, it means you're close to the 10 of Wands, which the 10 is the ending of a cycle. 9s are completing that cycle, but 10 means it's done and over with, and then there's going to be new beginnings. So it's suggesting that you're close. There's not too much to do for you on your journey, but that you're just needing to get rid of this, whatever it is. And your journey is moving you towards an upgrade, towards an improvement. But there is something that you need to get rid of. An ex, something that you should get rid of before you can expect to be moving forward. It's just something that is there, okay? So that is if you picked card 2. And then the next popular card was card 3. So I'm going to go right into card 3. And the card that I got for 3 was the Queen of Swords. And I've been meaning to do a reading, you guys, and just woke up with this. Was told to do three different scenarios, because everyone is at a different place in their journey, and we can't do a one-size-fits-all out there. But I have been tuning into the first wave energy. So with some of this information, we can kind of gauge of what journey you're on. Like the ones that picked 1, we'll get into that, but I feel like this is first wave energy for sure. For 3 is the Queen of Swords, and this I feel as if this is a karmic situation, because what I got for it was the Ring, which is suggesting a relationship, a marriage, a commitment of some sort. And when I see the Queen of Swords, and it's just one of those things, you know, there's different readers, and when they see a certain card for them, it means something for them. And so our guides know, okay, well, this is the situation, so this card needs to come out because she will identify with this. So when I see the Queen of Swords, for me in a reading, it means divorce. It means cutting someone off. It means cutting away at something. And this Ring card came out to suggest that. So it was verifying for me and confirming for me that this is what this card is about. It's healing and guidance. With the stars here, that's what healing and guidance is. But it also is suggesting an upgrade and an improvement. Better days ahead. This is fame and this is victory. And so it's saying that there will be victory in this situation for you. But there is an effort that needs to be put forth in cutting something away, cutting off. This is another one where action really is required here, as well as this one where this one was saying that there was some effort that needed to be put towards to removing this. So this card as well was suggesting action, and so is this one. And it's saying for your overall mind, body, and soul, for your overall health, and for you to become your true authentic self and walk your journey in your path, there is this particular situation that needs to be cut off. Because again, remember, this is a love reading. So this is, I feel, tuning into the twin flame journey as well as card 1. But this is tuning in, we're getting the bells when I say twin flame journey. So that's confirmation there that the karmic situation and a karmic partnership that you have that is not your divine partner and not your twin flame soulmate divine person that you came here to reunite with, their energy has to go, and that relationship will have to go, because you are here to come into divine marriage with your twin, with your divine partner. To clarify these even further, I got the 7 of clubs, which is the 7 of wands. This also is talking about action. There is some effort that needs to be done. There's something that needs to happen here. If you're here and you're saying, well, I'm not in a karmic partnership, but my twin flame is in a karmic partnership, then it's still saying, it's still the same. Because you are the same with your twin. So there is still a need for you to also deal with this energy. But when I'm seeing the Queen of Cups here, which is the Queen of Hearts, that's actually the Queen of Cups, she's loving and she's compassionate. So what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling that they're saying about this is that this 7 of Wands is saying that there's an effort that needs to be put towards some more love and some more compassion. If you're not feeling that it's, because I feel like these queens are kind of the opposite. she's straightforward, blunt. She can be bitchy. She can be hurtful, bluntly honest. But this isn't really what I was picking up on. I was really picking up on that it is regarding a relationship, and there's a divorce, a breakup, or something that needs to happen with a karmic partnership. So then this is suggesting to me that it is about love and compassion, and it's also about unconditional love. This is the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups. So it's about unconditional love. This is what you're ushering in. So if there is something that you have against a karmic partner, which I did have someone comment below one of my videos, and normally when there is something kind of messed up down below my videos, because I don't want any distortions or untruths or anything linked to my channel, and you can't help that. And there's trolls always, and there's haters always. But rather than delete her comment where she called her twin's karmic a bitch, I left it there and used it as a teaching moment that if anyone does come across her comment, that they will see my reply as well. That is not the attitude to absolutely have about that. I'm sorry, it's not. What we're headed to is unconditional love. And I've said it before, this person, regardless whether it's a false twin energy or not, this person is playing that role for whatever reason. They're not the enemy. And it's all to push you towards unconditional love. It's all to get you to that place of love and compassion. I'm not saying you have to go and be friends with this person. I'm not saying that you have to be around that person. But you have to act with love and compassion. Another thing is that you have to have love and compassion for your twin as well. If your twin is in this relationship and you are not, you still have to treat your twin with love and compassion for the situation they're in. If it is some sort of false twin situation, then that person is... Your twin may have the energies mixed up and may think that that person is you. And so it's very tricky. And it's not in my dynamic, so I don't understand it fully. However, just to say that this is the way that you should go. And there is some effort that needs to be put in on your part, if this is your twin. If this is you, and you need to cut off this, you need to do it with love and compassion. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm done with you, and good riddance. No, all of these partners and all of our relationships, there are no mistakes. So all of these people are in our lives and in our existence for a reason. There's lessons to be learned there. There's a self-mastery to be achieved here. And how you do that always was with love and compassion and forgiveness. Don't let me forget to mention that. Forgiveness, which is part of this love and compassion. Because if you are compassionate for someone, you understand where they're coming from, and you understand what they're trying to say and why they may have done this, or whatever it is. You're just compassionate to their situation and this karmic partner situation. You don't want them to go fall off the edge of the earth and not have love or be loved. You want them to come also out of this situation, be healed, and find someone for themselves. If you don't have that heart, then there's an issue with the unconditional love and where we're headed. It's all about the ascension. It's all about uplifting the planet. It's all about humanity. It's all about the mission of why we said we would come here. So everybody gets divine love. Yeah, sure. It's all great for us, and we get to be rewarded and reunited. But the purpose of doing it and why we said we would come here is for this right here. And so making sure that this does not get lost in whatever situation you're going through. In a karmic situation, that would be the best advice that I could give you, is to act with love and compassion and forgiveness completely in the situation. I am expecting a phone call. I'm just going to check this real quick. I'm so sorry. Okay. It is not important. Okay. So this would be card 3. So card 3 is suggesting there is a karmic situation, either with you or your twin, that needs to go to, and the advice on how to do this, and for your overall soul, mind, body, and soul is what this card represents. For your overall health and soul's journey, your advice is to put in the effort to be loving and compassionate, forgiving, and also to your twin. Absolutely. If you're holding on to anything because your twin can't seem to get rid of this person, understand and know that it's all for the lesson. When the lesson is completed, for you as well, because this is not just for your twin, this is for you as well. This person's coming in and is teaching you love, forgiveness, and compassion. And also, so when the lesson is complete, it will be dissolved. But it's also suggesting here with this Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Cups, that this is the end result. This is what we're all hoping, holding space to receive for everybody. This right here. Okay, so there's that card. And then 1 is, and this was the first one to pop out. This I feel like is for first wavers. And that is the Tower card, Major Arcana. Give me 1 second. Okay. Thought I had a visitor. And then I got clarifying the Tower. And the Tower, of course, maybe you may not know, but it's about sudden change. It is about the universe coming in and helping to propel you forward. And this card is the Home card, but this is like the 4 of Wands to me. It's about home, domestic, family. And then there's the Choice card, which is the 2 different paths. This represents to me the 2 of Swords. And then we have the 1, which is the Rider, which is about a new beginning. And then to clarify that new beginning even more, we got the Ace of Spades, which is the Ace of Swords. We got the 10 of Hearts, which is the 10 of Cups. And we got the King of Swords. So this I feel like is first wavers, and I feel like this is what is going on. And this is very much also a twin flame situation, I feel like, for first wavers. Where the Tower, the universal help, the universe, that which you could not do. So whatever decision you couldn't make, or whatever stalemate situation that you're in, the universe is coming in. And it has to do with the 4 of Wands, which to me is a very twin flame card. It's got the 1111 on there with the 2 wands on each side. And it's talking about that domestic happiness and bliss and commitment and marriage and all of that. So while it's been at a stalemate, not really that there's been a decision that needs to be made, but maybe there has been a decision that needs to be made on your twin's part as well on pursuing that. This Tower is coming in to help with that, to help with your new beginning. And just to clarify that even more, with the 4 of Wands, I really, when I see the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Cups isn't too far behind that, because they both are the same thing. There's the 10 of Cups, if you can picture the card, which I don't have my deck right here, sorry, is the family with the rainbow of the 10 cups overhead, and it's the same thing: domestic bliss, family, community, harmony, unity. So this is just clearing that further, that this is where you're going. This is where you're headed. You're headed to your new beginning, your new Ace of Swords, this truthful, authentic beginning. And then the King of Swords popped up, and I felt like this was even just reinforcing even more that this Tower's coming in to help your masculine be the King of Swords, which the King of Swords suggests to me a masculine energy that knows their truth. They know their truth, they're standing in their truth, they are walking in their truth as well. So I felt like it was saying there's a new beginning coming in. It is all about the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, and all of this Tower situation that you could be going under and dealing with right now is all leading you towards this new beginning. And that is card 1. So this was fun. I really, really liked it. I am going to do an energy update. I do have some things that I need to touch on. I'm going to brush up on those, and then I was going to do a reading for the collective energies. And I will get to that most likely tomorrow. If I do not tomorrow, then it'll be the next day. But I am working up on doing that. I have a lot of other things in the works as well that I want to update everyone about. So be on the lookout for that video. But this was fun. So this was card 1. And just to recap, if you picked card 1, you got the Tower. If you picked card 2, you got the Knight of Pentacles. And if you picked card 3, you got the Queen of Swords. And yeah, this is how they guided me to do this today for 3 different situations, because I know that there are several different situations going on, and there really is no cookie cutter thing for a solution for what's going on with everybody. So I hope one of these 3, I hope you picked the right card and it resonates with you and you got a message. And if not, then, you know, maybe one of these other messages did resonate for you. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I appreciate your love and support for my channel, and I will be back soon with another reading. Namaste.